Hello, fellow fragrance lovers, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have a very special milestone. 100 subscribers. Actually, I'm up to a little over 100, but I just wanted to thank you for your support. I know it's not many in the grand scheme of things, but I'm hoping that it is just the beginning in growing my channel and reaching out to more and more fragrance lovers and collaborating with this amazing fragrance community. So I really, really appreciate all of your support, watching my videos, subscribing, liking, commenting. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I wanted to thank you, number one, and also I wanted to give a little update about what it's been like doing YouTube and some of my goals. And I also want to know what kind of content you are looking for because, I've been watching, in addition to watching a lot of fragrance videos, I also like to watch videos from YouTubers who are all about growing your YouTube channel and reaching your audience, all of those good things. And what they all say primarily is, to really, first and foremost, you have to have your audience in mind, not just be thinking about, okay, I'm going to have 1 million subscribers and make money and get monetized and all of that. It's so easy, I feel like, to fall into that. And that's not really why I started. I actually just started to kind of entertain myself and anybody else who wanted to listen to me ramble on about perfumes. But I mean, it's really important, I think, to make content that your viewers want to see. So I'm really hoping that you all drop me some comments and give me some video suggestions so I can start working on them. I am a high school teacher and I am just about finished for the year. Hallelujah. It's been quite a challenging year, as you can imagine, and maybe some of your teachers and you know what I'm talking about. I'm giving myself a nice little break from teaching over the summer, and I really want to put my energy into YouTube and creating content that you want. So I'm really hoping that you will help guide me and tell me what you want to see. So first off, about the thank yous. My 12-year-old son, who seems to be the expert, authority, what have you, on pretty much everything, told me that I had to make a 100 subscriber thank you video because that's just what you're supposed to do. That's what he told me. So I think it's very nice, though. I think it's a nice gesture, and I'm happy to do it. So, yeah. So, first and foremost, again, thank you so much for indulging me in this fun little hobby, not thinking it's weird. I mean, you probably do think it's weird, but at least you're not telling me you think it's weird. So, thanks for that, and not thinking it's completely ridiculous to start a fragrance channel. But, no, so far I've gotten a lot of really nice positive feedback, so I'm happy for that. And then also, I wanted to just talk a little bit real quickly about what it's been like since I've gotten into making YouTube videos. I find that, I'm really trying to figure the whole thing out from the perspective of it's not that, I want to figure out what is popular so that I can make the same type of video so I can also get a lot of views. I mean, that would be great, but I'm also just really fascinated by why some channels do really, really well and others that I think are really good don't do as well. I'm very perplexed about this because I feel like the most important aspect of YouTube and what makes a good YouTube video or a good YouTuber is personality. And I just have a wackier kind of personality and I'm a little bit silly and all of that. So that's what I gravitate toward. And I have found some really fantastic YouTubers who are also kind of silly in the fragrance community. I mean, also kind of silly and a little offbeat, and that's what I like. But some of them don't really have that many subscribers, and like in the grand scheme of things. Whereas there are YouTubers who I feel like I'm not throwing shade or anything. I'm just telling you what I'm struggling with. I feel like they're not very interesting and they're kind of dull, but they have like tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of followers. And I just don't understand that, like, or subscribers. I don't know. Maybe you have some insight on that, but I don't know what it is. And I guess their content is good, but I feel like there's some other ingredient that I'm missing. Like, what am I missing? I don't know. But if you have any insight on that, please let me know. The other thing is, I feel like you can very much get sucked into buying things based on YouTube. And I am going to be, here's one video. You tell me if you want to see it, but I definitely want to make a YouTube made me buy it video, because I feel like YouTube has made me buy many things that I wouldn't. On the positive side of that, though, there are so many fragrances that I did not know about that were completely like off my radar, had no idea they even existed, that other YouTubers have recommended, and I love them. Like, they're some of my new favorites. So I think that aspect of it is really, really cool. I think that's probably my favorite thing so far about doing this. And as far as comments, I would love more comments. I, so far, have been able to respond to all of the comments that I get, and I'm hoping to continue doing that. But keep them coming. I really, really appreciate comments, and I love interacting with other people who adore fragrances as much as I do. It makes me feel a little more normal, because not everyone in my real world understands the obsession. But it's been really enlightening, and I think the other thing is that I have discovered that I really like blind buy hauls. They were very scary to me in the beginning. I enjoyed watching them, but I didn't really have the guts to go ahead and do them myself. Now, when I say blind buy, I still research everything really well before I buy something to make sure that it's something that's, you know, in my repertoire, whatever you want to call it, that the type of notes that I like. I wouldn't blind buy something if it said it was aquatic or freshy or anything like that. Now, I am trying to branch out a little bit. I guess that's another point that I'm trying to make in this video. Sorry, this is going to be me rambling a lot. If you're still with me, God bless you. I appreciate it. But anyway, I think that I was very much in like a box as far as the fragrances that I wore, particularly very masculine or unisex, very tobacco heavy or ambery, and I still love those, but I am trying to branch out. I really hadn't worn many gourmands before, and I'm getting a little more into those, and I'm trying so hard with the fresher fragrances. I found a couple that I like. It's really difficult for me, but I want to make my palette a little broader. I'm also trying to tolerate tuberose. I don't think I'll ever be able to have like a tuberose like prominent perfume, but I'm learning to tolerate tuberose blended into fragrances more than I had before. So I think I'm expanding my horizons. Pat myself on the back there. But anyway, I feel like the fragrance community overall is so supportive, so friendly, so willing to share, and much more so than the beauty community. I've said a few times before, I had been really turned off by the beauty community after years of, watching beauty videos quite a lot. It just got too full of drama. I mean, I like drama as much as the next person, but it got to the point where that was all it was about, and people taking sides and people unfollowing people. I don't have time for that. I already deal with high school every day. I don't need high school behavior in my YouTube videos. So I feel like the fragrance community is just so much more accepting, and there's all different types of people represented. and it's not as cookie cutter as I feel like the beauty community is like a dime a dozen. A lot of those beauty people, they want to look this, there's a certain look or a certain niche that they want to be into, and there's like this pressure to like certain things or dislike certain things, and maybe there's a little bit of that in the fragrance community, but I feel like not nearly as much as in the beauty community. So I really appreciate that. Yeah, I just love discovering new YouTubers. I mean, new to me. I love discovering a channel that I hadn't watched before, and I've subscribed to a lot of people in the fragrance community, and it just brightens my day. When I see one of my favorite YouTubers has put out a new video, I get super excited about it. So I think that's helping during a time where, hopefully we're at the end of it, but, it's been a tough time the past, over a year with the pandemic and everything. So I think being a part of this community does help brighten things up a little bit. So that's kind of my experience. I am trying to figure things out. The other thing, obviously, I need to do is up my game with my actual videos, because I am not a very technological person, and I have a cruddy laptop. That's what I use, and a super simple program, and I don't edit whatsoever. I'm sure you've noticed. And I've been told the green background is not the best. I agree. It's just my dining room, which is really the only convenient place in my house that I film. But I am hoping to maybe get a new laptop, something that is a little better for filming, learn how to edit, add some music, all of that stuff. But I figured I'd get started first, see if it's something that I like doing, which I do, and then hopefully I will get some better equipment and whatnot. I don't know why I dropped this pen. I'm just emphasizing my point. But anyway, so the last thing I wanted to do is get ideas from you about the type of content you want to see. What do you want me to make videos about as far as fragrance? Or, if there's a different type of video that you think would be interesting for me to make, you can comment on that as well. Although I don't want to veer too far away from fragrance. I did one beauty favorite video, and I think I'll probably do those maybe once a month, because I still love beauty and all things beauty, cosmetics and whatnot. But I do want to primarily stick to fragrance. But if there is a type of video, fragrance related, that I have not done yet that you would like to see me do, let me know, okay? And what void can I fill? Like, what do you think there needs to be more content about? Like, maybe there's something you're wondering about and you're looking for videos about it. Sorry, of course, when I start filming, like, every loud car in the entire neighborhood decides to, like, drive around. Sorry about that. But what have you always been curious about as far as fragrance, and how can I help you with that? So that's one of the things that I'm hoping to do. But, it's been a couple months, and I have to say I'm really enjoying YouTube and creating content and discovering new fragrances. And I feel like just an amazing hobby. It sounds maybe weird to people, but I am going to make a video about this as well for my perfume pet peeves series, because I've only had one of those so far. But my next perfume pet peeves series video is going to be about, like, shaming fragrance collectors, like shaming perfume collectors, because I feel like people do shame perfume collectors. I mean, I feel like people shame anybody on YouTube who has a lot of anything. But the thing is, if it's a hobby for you and you really don't spend money on any other hobby, I don't see what the problem is. And you're helping to make the world a better place because you're smelling good, right? So I don't know. I obviously don't buy technology, a lot of technology. I have a simple cruddy phone. My car is pretty simple. I don't gamble. I don't like golf or anything like that costs money like that. So yeah, I'm gonna make a video about that as well. But I think it's a wonderful hobby, and it's an art. It's an art form. Fragrance is an art form, plain and simple. And I do want to learn more about like the creation of fragrance and notes, and you know, I want to train my nose a little bit more. So yeah, I'm hoping that that's all coming up for me, you know, on my YouTube journey. So, well, to wrap this up, thank you so much for helping me reach my 100 subscribers. Shout out to my girl Kate, who was my 100th subscriber. Thank you. You helped me reach that milestone. And again, I hope that I get many more subscribers so that we can share and, you know, build this really cool community. And please, 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 in the comments, let me know what types of videos you would like me to make next, and I will do it, okay? So thank you again for all of your support. It really means so much to me. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, I would really, really appreciate it if you did, and like my videos and all of that good stuff. Share. You have my permission. Share. Let other people know about my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.